What's up, Wastelanders? I'm Ian Higton, and this is Fallout Friday episode 26, where I'll be showing off 11 cool locations you may have missed in Fallout 4. Obviously, this video will contain slight spoilers for Fallout 4, so if you'd prefer to discover everything there is to see in the game for yourself, it's probably best to switch this video off now. If, however, you've played a load of the game already and fancy finding out where some of Boston's more bonkers locations are hidden, sit back, relax, crack open a Nuka-Cola Quantum and enjoy the show. Number 1. The Submarine. Just south of Boston Airport is a small town with a pier. Head to the pier and you'll meet a young boy called Donny Kowalski, who will point you towards a watery treat.
Did you see it? The big guy in the water?
Speak to Donny and you'll start a quest called Here There Be Monsters, and he'll give you the location of an area of the sea where he believes he's seen a monster. Once you reach the location, you'll discover it wasn't a sea monster, but a submarine that's been spooking Donny. The Yangtze submarine is a pre-war relic whose crew are still alive and kicking, albeit in the form of crinkly-faced ghouls.
I watched you talk to a boy on the dock. Swim out here.
Speak to Captain Zhao and you'll be given a mission that will allow you to explore the sub and help get it working again. At the end of the quest, Captain Zhao will reward you with 3 homing beacons. Toss the beacons like grenades and the Yangtze will fire a mini nuke at the target of your choice. A target like poor little Donny Kowalski, for instance. Number 2. The Death Maze. Located right next to Milton General Hospital is a multi-storey car park. A multi-storey car park of death. You'll find the entrance to the car park right here, marked with a load of arrows designed to lead unwary and overly curious explorers to their doom. Enter this door at your peril because inside is a devious labyrinth, presumably built by Boston's version of Jigsaw from the Saw movies. Inside you'll find a lethal maze full of terrifying traps, deadly dead ends, and a horde of hungry ghouls. It's one of the most imaginative locations in Boston, with some really cool puzzles and potentially fatal choices to make. And if you manage to make your way to the top unscathed, you'll find a load of loot and an issue of Hot Rod magazine which will unlock a hot pink paint job for your power armour.
Hell yeah.
Number 3. The Hawtherne Residence. In the upper regions of Diamand City, where the wealthier citizens live, you'll find the Hawtherne Residence, which holds a special treat for animal lovers. Now, chances are the door to the Hawthorne's pad will be locked, so you'll need decent lockpicking skills to get in. Once you've forced your way inside, you'll discover a room full of cats. There are cats on the tables, cats on the chairs, cats up the stairs. You'll even find special anti-gravity cats in here. Meowvelous. Number 4. Cattyshack. The Hawthornes aren't the only cat lovers in the Boston wastes though. Just southeast of Walden Pond you'll find a trader shack, which is home to another feline fan. Her little shack is decorated with paintings of kittens and is home to about 5 real life ones, which she may or may not be breeding for their meat. But anyway, let's not think about that horrible prospect and instead admire just how cute these little critters are. Oh, gross! Put your bumhole away. Number 5. The UFO crash site. The crashed UFO in Fallout 4 is a random encounter that only triggers once you've played around 10 to 15 hours of the game. You'll know when it does trigger because you'll hear what sounds like a plane crashing and you should be able to spot a smoke trail in the sky. The UFO crash site is located in a cluster of trees just south of Beantown Brewery. There you'll find a huge smouldering trench carved into the ground and the flaming wreckage of a UFO. You can't do anything to the UFO itself, but if you look on the floor next to it, you'll spot a pool of green blood. Follow the trail of alien blood to a nearby cave, and inside you'll find an extraterrestrial life form, who, unfortunately, is hostile. what a shot. Guess he won't be phoning home anytime soon. Search the alien's corpse to find one of the best weapons in the game, the alien blaster pistol, plus a bunch of ammo. Lovely. Alien DLC for Fallout 4 confirmed? Number 6, Diamond City's Glitch Room. This next location is almost certainly one that the developers didn't expect us to find, and it involves pulling off some tricky jumps to reach. To access the Diamond City Glitch Room, face the entrance of Diamond City and look up to the right, where you'll spot a row of diamond shapes making up the sign on top of an old liquor store. Head around the right hand side of that building all the way round to the back, climb the scaffolding, follow it around to the left and enter the neighbouring building through a collapsed wall. Head up the stairs at the back, make your way to this floor and jump across to the ruined building opposite. Now from here it's a good idea to quick save before every jump, as the distance can be rather easy to misjudge. Climb this section of broken wall and do a running jump across to the top of the liquor store. From here it looks like there's nowhere to go, but if you push forward into this corner you can glitch through the wall, allowing you to jump up to the next section of the roof. Now from the top of these triangular windows you can jump across to the top of Diamond City, but again save before you try, as it's a long way to fall if you miss. Finally, jump onto the top of this fence and then onto the yellow container behind it to access the Diamond City Glitch Room, where you can grab yourself a mini nuke from the counter. The glitch room looks like it was meant to be some kind of canteen that got cut halfway through production, so I'd be surprised if, now that it's been found, Bethesda didn't try patching it out later down the line. Number 7, Robo Racetrack. Take a walk north of Boston Airport to discover this next location.
It's neck and neck.
The Easy City Downs racetrack is a must-see location where you can watch 6 robots race around a dog track for the amusement of a bunch of raiders.
Back to the track.
Make sure you approach the track with caution though, because the raiders will attack on sight. Once you've found yourself a nice little spot, preferably up high, you can watch the action and listen to the commentary as the robotic runners sprint around the track.
And here they come.
Just don't try to join in the race like I did. Turns out the robots don't really like the extra competition.
What the fuck is that?
Number 8, Makeshift Missile Launcher. Located halfway between Sunshine Tidings Co-op and Fort Hagen is this unassuming shed built on the side of a ravine. It may look boring on the outside, but on the inside things get a lot more interesting when you spot the 3 makeshift missile launchers loaded with gas canisters. Putting a bullet into the end of each canister will cause them to shoot into the sky like a rocket, but this will often have unpredictable results, so make sure you crouch down and aim right at the tip of the valve for the best results. The shed is stocked with extra ammo for the launchers, so you'll be able to fire quite a few. Just make sure none of your companions are stood in the way before you try shooting them. Whoops, sorry Piper. Number 9, Moonshiner. Right between Fallon's department store and Gunner's Plaza on this plot of land here, you'll notice a lone wooden shack. What's so special about this shack, you may think? Well, if you get close, it'll explode. Once the smoke is cleared, head on over to the shack and explore the wreckage to find the cause of the explosion. An unlucky moonshiner whose boozy concoctions caused him to meet his fiery end. Brutiful. Number 10, Fens Street Sewer. This is an easy one to miss, even though it is located right next door to Diamond City, a place you'll be visiting loads on your adventures around Boston. This manhole here is the entrance to the Fens Street Sewer, and if the stop sign on top of it or the dead body next to it aren't enough to give you the creeps, wait until you get inside. You see, the sewers are the former hideout of a serial killer known as the Fens Phantom, who likes nothing more than arranging the corpses of his victims into twisted works of art.
Here we are, detective. If you followed my instructions, you're alone.
Each piece of art is marked with one or more chalk crosses, the number of crosses indicating how many lives were snuffed out to make the composition. As you journey through the sewers, you'll find some audio logs that the Phantom has left behind for a detective who was hunting him, along with a bunch of angry ghouls that you'll need to dispose of. The real spooky thing is that there are no clues as to the fate of the Fens Phantom. Did he escape the detective? Could he still be alive? Maybe he's stalking you right now. Maybe he's looking at you through the window while you watch this video, imagining you as the centrepiece of his next creepy art installation. Watch your back. Number 11, the Vault-Tec Rep. Remember this guy? In the prologue chapter, the Vault-Tec Rep meets a sticky end when he's refused access to Vault 111, or at least that's what we presumed had happened. Next time you visit the town of Goodneighbor, pop into the Hotel Rexford and make your way to the second floor. There you'll be met by a ghoulified version of the Vault-Tec Rep, who explains he survived the blast, but in doing so has had to live the last 200 years as a hideous and lonely ghoul. Wow, sucks to be him. If you're feeling nice, you can invite him to go live in Sanctuary, where he'll finally have some company, which, to be honest, is the least you can do, seeing as he technically saved your life.
I sold you that space in the vault, but then I wasn't on the list to get in.
So there you go, that's 11 cool locations you may have missed in Fallout 4. But did I miss any? If I did, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a follow-up video if there's enough suggestions. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to Eurogamer for more Fallout Friday every Friday. Goodbye.
Let's go, boy.